Hello everyone, my name is Tuan. I'm 29 years old this year. At this age, living in the heart of Hanoi, people are usually used to opening their eyes in the morning and rushing out the door, getting caught up in the daily grind with work, bosses, and KPs. As for me, my mornings have been passing by a little slower lately. My most important task every morning right now is taking my wife to work. Watching her walk into her office building, blending into the rushing crowd. To be honest, it gives me a pang of guilt sometimes. In Vietnam, because fuel prices are quite high, most people choose to travel by electric vehicles as a way to save significantly on transportation costs. In the past, when traveling by gasoline-powered vehicles, my fuel costs are 3 times higher than my charging costs. After switching to an electric bike, I find it very suitable for me at this moment. This is a close-up of my car. It is quite compact and can carry 2 people. After switching to an electric car, I find it very suitable for me at this moment. In Vietnam, when traveling, we usually have to wear a helmet. When going to Vietnam by motorbike, don't forget that. Now, let's depart. Hanoi is really hot today, but still cannot stop me from going out on the street. Now let's depart. Usually, every morning when I wake up, I go to my mother's place for breakfast. I have arrived. This is a small breakfast shop rented by my parents. And here's my mother. Whenever my mother's hair is always messy because of her work selling goods, but I love my mother very much because she works very hard to support the whole family. And here's my father. We look very similar, don't we? In Vietnam, people often deliver eggs on these vehicles. It looks really dangerous and fragile, but they are tightly secured and stacked on top of each other to prevent the eggs from falling off the cart. These are my mother's regular guests. Although there aren't many, thanks to them. Our family can live without worrying about food or monthly expenses. My family is very grateful to them, the gods of my family. This is my mother's small stove. It looks small, but it can make many dishes. For those of you who don't know, my mother sells sticky rice. A dish that is indispensable for Vietnamese people after pho. Next to it is a glass of fruit flower tea my mother made. Is it appealing, everyone? Please join me for breakfast. And watch the streets together with the cars passing by alongside us. Before leaving, my mother told me to bring water back for her to try. In Vietnam, you can always encounter street vendors like this. If you go traveling and want to buy their products, you should ask for the price first to avoid being quoted the wrong price.
Người ta sắp sang đây đi du lịch, người ta sẽ xem, người ta biết ẩm thực Việt Nam.
Chồng mình làm một cái như thế đấy.
Currently, in Vietnam, we still offer experiential tourism services, where students will act as foreign visitors visiting the prominent attractions in the city. They will pick you up with vintage cars, but the seats are very comfortable. Let me introduce to you the most visited and photographed destinations by foreign tourists. Long Bien Bridge. It looks too old and has a lot of rust, but it is still very sturdy. This is the oldest bridge in Vietnam, and it was built during the years when the French invaded Vietnam. In Vietnam, houses are built close to each other, and most of them do not have gardens. And the area of each house is usually very small, just enough for the whole family to live comfortably, and for the small bedrooms. Finally, I have arrived home.
Bà ai nước này bậc này.
This is my grandmother.
Bà đỡ sao?
You are quite old, but she is still very healthy and alert. She was a lively spirit in her youth, so she always enjoyed a drink. Then the two of them sat together to drink water and watch TV.
Ngon không bà?
This is an image of a small market area in Vietnam. There are many foods here at very reasonable prices. Although it is in the afternoon, the food they sell is still very fresh. So, everyone going to the market in Vietnam, don't worry.
Đứng dọc này thì người ta nghỉ hết. 15.
Fruits in Vietnam are very fresh and affordable. Foreigners who come here eat a lot of fruit, because here, fruit is cheaper than medicine. In the afternoon, my wife and I usually go out for a snack. We usually choose these kinds of street-side cafes, because it is delicious and affordable for our budget. Although they eat on the sidewalk, they prepare the food very cleanly. To make these cakes, they first spread a layer of yellow butter on them. Then they will add meat and eggs. Then they will reshape it into a form and add to hot oil at a high temperature. The process of making a cake happens very quickly. Then they first gave us 2 bowls of sweet and sour fish sauce. Serve with thinly sliced Napa cabbage. While waiting for the food, I would like to introduce my wife. She is an angel and the most beautiful person I have ever seen. After waiting for a while, finally, my cakes are done. In Vietnam, this dish is called bang goi. To enjoy this dish the best, you should dip it generously in fish sauce. Then the company enjoyed it very much. If you have the chance to visit Vietnam, I recommend you try this dish. Thank you all for watching up to this point. If you enjoyed the video, please follow me and leave a comment, so I have the motivation to create more videos. Let's continue eating. Wishing you all a joyful evening. Bye-bye.
Lên vì Linh lấy loa đang đọc đồ nào. Đội ơn à? 6 và 5 đây. Ơi. Đây chị đổ được không? Con tiền của em có mẹ. Ơn. Mặt cái bao mà. Trời ơi, tôi hỏi em quay thử. Con để chị bóc ở đâu? Chị bóc đợi không cần.